guys, it's Gigi. So today's video is going to be a doozy because I have actually been such a naughty girl and I've skipped January and February for favorites videos. So this is going to be my March favorites video, but it's kind of going to be 3 months in one, and simply for the reason of being so damn busy, girl. I swear I've just been on a plane, traveling, and living my life, so you don't need an excuse, bitch. I'm just kidding. So I just want to really get into it. Let's just dive right in. I want to start with something that's actually attached to me right now, and I'm literally never going to take this off. This is a bracelet that my father got me, and it's a gold bracelet from Tiffany's, and I have always loved Tiffany's. And actually, when I was younger, he got me a matching necklace and bracelet. You know those like tacky. Well, now they were tacky, but like at the time, they were like, if you didn't have one, you were like nothing. I literally asked him for it maybe 1,000 times, and he finally got it for me. So Tiffany's is kind of like our thing. But after the launch of my movie, he got me this as a present, and he actually had the inside engraved with the title of my movie, This Is Everything, and the date that it premiered. And for any of you guys who have seen my movie, my father is a main character in it, so you know how sweet and loving he is. And this I will never take off, ever. I just love it so much. And this has definitely been my favorite since like January, but it took a while to engrave, so finally have it and wanted to shout my dad out. Hey dad. And next up, as you guys have seen, the video I just posted of my girlfriend and I's 1-year anniversary in Cuba, I obviously picked up a Cuban cigar, and it is not a favorite of the month by any means. I do not smoke cigars. I've maybe smoked a cigar once or twice in my life, like for funny, because it was just like being passed around. But I mean, this one actually doesn't even smell bad. I was gonna say, I hate the smell. Actually, never mind, it's not even that good. I just wanted to shout out Cuba. Cuba is literally somewhere I never thought that I would fall in love with. To put it into perspective for you, I always thought Cuba was just like, you know, a random place, extremely beautiful. I was excited to see some of the old buildings and the fancy classic cars, but literally every single building is old and every single car is like a classic car. It feels like you went back in time and you're just like there. It's crazy. I don't know. I was just living. I need to take a sip about it. I mean, should I try to smoke it? I brought a lighter. I was like, let me just see how I feel when I film. Okay, fine, let's try. I know you're not supposed to breathe in. That's good enough for me. Ooh, it smells like burning. We're gonna put this back in the package. Oh my God, and speaking of Cuba, I was staying on a boat and it was parked in a marina. This like random marina, there weren't that many boats in the area, and the captain of the boat came up to me and he was like, Gigi, I don't normally do this, but these little girls came up and asked if they could meet you. And I was like, oh my God, of course. So he's like, okay, I'll go let them know and then I'll come back and get you and then we can go meet them. And I was like, oh my God, perfect. Let me like try to get my hair cute. I looked awful. I'm literally on like the bow of the boat and I see like 20 to 30 kids. I think it was like a science class or something, and the entire class was there in Cuba. And I was like, damn, this is like a bomb field trip. Come on, Miss Frizzle. That was very unexpected and it definitely made my night. All the kids were so sweet. And I wanted to give them all a shout out. So if you're watching this, hey guys. So as you can tell, I am feeling extremely springy today with the outfit choice, and I was like, okay, let's pull out the yellow backdrop. It's time. It's just so excited for warmer weather, spring and summer, which is like my favorite time of the year. So that's why you're being blinded with color. But driving around LA, I've seen a lot of posters for The Beauty and the Beast. I am a huge fan of Emma Watson, and girl, the Ariana Grande and John Legend music video, are you kidding me? Like, can I have her dress, please? It's like offensive. Let me know what other movies you guys have been loving, because I swear I've been lacking so hard. And recently I've been trying to get back into reading, or listening rather, on my Audible app. I have been listening to music more so than listening to books recently. So I was in the nail salon the other day and I actually switched over to short nails to give my nails a break. So sad, but I actually really kind of like them. They're cute. I saw an ad for this book, Big Little Lies, and I actually hopped on my Audible app, downloaded it, and I have been listening, and I can't tell you too much about the book just yet because I have just started listening to it. And what caught my eye about it is that it's Nicole Kidman, Reese Witherspoon, and Shailene Woodley. I was like, work, Shailene. And I'm really excited to like get into the characters and like envision it for myself. So if you guys aren't familiar with the Audible app, definitely go to audible.com/Gigi for your 30-day free trial. They literally have every single book possible on audio format, which is so much easier to listen to when you're working out, which I'm really trying to get into. And if you are already joined to Audible, let me know what you're listening to down below. So once I finish up with my book, I can move on to yours. All right, so now to get into some beauty products, finally, I was sent the new Urban Decay Jean Paul Basquiat. I hope that's how you say his name. Ruby Rose is the face of this new line, and I am so in love with this one specific palette. The neutrals are insane, and I mean, the packaging is unlike unlike anything I've literally ever seen in a makeup line. I mean, the only thing I could really compare it to is like a Kat Von D, but this is just so much more like street and like spray painty, and I love his art already, so for him to collab with a makeup line I think is so dope. And also this square cheek palette with the classic Basquiat, I really hope I'm saying that right, I sound like an idiot if I'm not, crown, which is amazing. Just the formula of these are so dope. The only one I really don't use is this bottom right one called NoHo. It's a little bit dark for me, but the highlighter is bomb. The bronzer slash contour, which I'm wearing a little bit of today, is amazing, and the blush kind of reminds me of like a Pink Swoon or a NARS Orgasm, which is amazing because I love those blushes. So definitely pick these up. Even just the packaging is worth it. It's just like literally they slayed it. Something I'm also wearing right now. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Super Cindy lipstick, and I've been literally wearing this every single day. I was with my girlfriend and she pulled out this lipstick and I was just like, oh my god, that's so beautiful. She's like, here, take it, I have so many. It's my favorite color. And I was like, oh, okay. And I know that Charlotte Tilbury has a color named after Kim Kardashian or named for her or something like that. This one I think is a little bit darker than that one, which I have not tried. I know, shoot me now. As for right now, this is totally my favorite color. I think it works with pretty much any look, and I wear it honestly every single day. Even if I'm not wearing any makeup at all, throw on some sunglasses and then I'll literally put this on just to look a little bit turned. The formula is just so amazing, and it's just like the most gorgeous color, and it literally just looks like a little rose gold bullet. Another lip product that is definitely going to be a staple for me is this Tarte Berry Balm. It was sent to me in this collection, and as you can see, it's extremely dark, but it doesn't come off that way. It's like one of those sheer balms, but if you do kind of go ham with it, it will come off this color. I just really love the formula, and it really is one of those products that gets the job done. It's not like you need to keep reapplying it. It's just like hydrating as hell, and then just, I mean, amazing. And it comes in a bunch of colors too. So I actually have a bunch of other, long ass hair, tons of lip products this month. This is the Morphe Liquid Lipstick, and this is in Hollywood Nights. I've been loving this lip color. I posted this actually a couple days ago on my Instagram. I love the formula. These are some of my favorite liquid lipsticks. It's so dry, like it's so matte. Like if you kiss someone, it won't come off on them, which is so important to me because I hate getting lipstick all over my girlfriend. It's just like the most annoying thing because then she's having to like wipe off my kiss, and it's just like, bitch, you don't want to kiss me? And it sucks when a formula has bomb colors, but the formula is transferable. But these Morphe lipsticks are amazing. I've been using them all the time. And if you haven't tried one out, definitely get on that. Another comparable formula to this liquid to matte lipstick I would definitely say is the Makeup Forever. I would say that this is definitely a little bit more hydrating, not as dry, so I tend to stick with the lighter colors like this one right here, which is one of my favorites, which is in shade 109. I love, 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 love this color. It is also a color that looks good with anything, especially with my skin tone, and I'm just obsessed with it. Something else Makeup Forever I've been loving, which you guys have seen in at least one of my recent makeup tutorials, are these Starlit powders. And these are powders that are just so iridescent and so pigmented. It's almost scary because I'm literally holding the dark blue right now and I'm like checking my hands, because once you touch it, it's like not coming off, like especially your hands. Like you literally have to go wash your hands, and being a blonde, that is just not the ticket because everything stains your goddamn hair. But I grabbed 4 of my favorite shades. Number 12 is a coppery, gorgeous, shimmery, insanely pigmented color. Number 5 is definitely my all-time favorite of the bunch. It is this white powder with a gold undertone fleck to it, so I use it in my inner corner and on my cheeks sometimes, as I have today. Number 19 is this insane navy blue, which is so, so beautiful. It literally looks like a beautiful midnight sky, like a blue purple. It's gorgeous. And number 13, I would just compare it to just like a pure gold shimmery color. I love using this on my lid for that extra pop when I want it. Oh, and also the Urban Decay palette also comes with a brush, which fell out of the palette. Pops right in there. And speaking of shimmery pops of light, this highlighter by Too Faced is my new favorite thing ever. It is literally something I've been using every single day on my cheeks since I've gotten it, which has probably been a good week and a half. The kind of prism printed texture inside the actual compact is so beautiful, and this color payoff is just so gorgeous. These are so pigmented, and it's a soft texture, but it's not overly soft, and I definitely just love this color. This is Blinded by the Light. They came out with 3 shades, and I think this is the lightest one. This is just the one that I've been going to every single single day. As for skincare this month, I have been actually taking it back to basics and going to an old favorite. Amongst my other serums and masks and eye creams, I've been loving this Kiehl's Ultra Facial Moisturizer, and it's for all skin types. My skin has just been agreeing with this. With all the traveling and all of the, you know, changing climates and things like that, this has just been so consistently on point for me. I love the way that this makes my skin feel. It has an extremely dewy texture to it, but once you let it soak in and once you know, let it do its thing, it completely absorbs. And although Kiehl's is known for their minimal packaging, I mean, this literally looks like a lab sample or something, it really does work, and I am so obsessed with it. And as you can tell by the label, I have been, you know, using this a lot and bringing it with me wherever I go. Next up, this is a life-changing setting spray, and I never really thought to go out and buy it. I don't know why, but I totally should have. But this is a product I saw at Nigel's. This is the Blue Marble, and there literally is a blue marble in it, and I just thought that that was so cool. And there was also a green one on the shelf, but the woman there was like, oh my god, no, don't even do the green one, do the blue one, trust me. So I was like, okay. It's unlike any other spray I've tried. It truly feels like your face is being sealed. Like you could literally dive into an ocean and then come out and still have your makeup gorge. Whereas I feel like other sprays I've tried in the past, it feels sealed, but it also feels like you could maybe rub off some makeup or something, but this one is like no joke. Like this one must be for like stage or something. It's bomb. And my favorite thing is when you shake it, you can hear the marble, you know, beauty girl needs. Definitely try this if you haven't. Okay, these have been actually a favorite for a while now. These are the Snapchat glasses, which I'm sure you guys have seen. They're like all over the internet. So there's a black shade and there is this dope red shade, which I think is so much better than the black shade. They actually look like pretty cool sunglasses, but you can connect them to your Snapchat and literally anything you see will show up on your screen. It's like the craziest thing. I mean, you can look good while doing it, and I just think it's so fun. I've been playing with these on and off, and I just think that they are definitely noteworthy. If you're huge into Snapchat, these are just such a fun thing. Ooh, also I wanted to shout out this girl in New York City. She just came up to me randomly and she had the nicest things to say about me, and she actually gave me this little Tiffany & Co. This is like a Tiffany & Co. video. Little key, and I just thought that that was so sweet, and I've yet to put this on a necklace or anything yet, but I just wanted to shout her out. Thank you so much, and she wrote me the sweetest letter to go along with it. So thank you, Mika or Micah. I really appreciate this, and I love you. Alright, so next, this month actually marks the Transgender Day of Visibility, which is on March 31st, and I think it is a very important day for everyone to get involved with and acknowledge someone who is transgender in the community, that stands out to them, that is fighting for what they believe in and speaking their voice, sharing their story, and being heard. So I would love to take the time to shout out Laverne Cox. She's a constant inspiration for me, and I'm so proud to have her as my transgender sister. And I really want to get everybody as active in this day as possible, because it is only one day. And I, of course, will be on the watch. I'll be on my social media. So if I see you talking about Transgender Day of Visibility or my film, This Is Everything, I will be personally selecting people to send some swag. This is a tank top. It says YouTube on the back, and it says my movie on the front in a pretty yellow color. And also I'm going to be giving away a few beanies, and these just look like this. Very cute, with the YouTube at the back as well. And they come with a pin that you could take off the beanie and put on your backpack or a jacket or anything. I have some left over from a couple months ago, so I wanted to give that away in a very special way, so I hope you guys get involved. I have two more things in this favorites video, and they are fashion based. First of all, these shoes. Can we talk? So these are little Chanel booties, and I am so obsessed with these. I've been wearing these all the time. They're very comfortable, and they have a little heel, so you're still looking cute, and they are Chanel. You get that little pop at the back, which I love, and I've literally just been wearing these all the time. They've kind of become like my traveling shoes, so just to stay chic while I travel, I just wanted to shout these out because Chanel, you kill it. Although they were such a bitch to break in, I am so happy they are now because I wear them all the time and they look really cute with jeans. And the last thing I want to mention is actually a jacket, which I'm sure you've seen all over my social media. This has literally been my travel 101 jacket as well. You never know what the temperature is going to be like when you land somewhere. You can predict it, but you always need to be ready. And I've been always carrying this jacket on me. This is a Saint Laurent Teddy bomber. I think it's a bomber. I don't know actually if it is a bomber. I'm gonna call it a bomber. It's a bomber jacket, people. And it's in this adorable pink color, and it was actually a gift from my girlfriend. We were shopping and I was like, oh my god, this pink. Are you kidding? And she's like, I'll get it for you. And I was like, okay. So thank you, baby, for that one. And it's been getting tons and tons and tons of use. And I was actually at the nail salon looking through a magazine, and they had who wore it best. And it was like all these people in this same bomber, but it wasn't pink, it was black. So I'm like, if they only had me there, I would definitely be the best dressed. So that is all I have to show you for this video. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys have been loving this past month and the months prior, because I have been missing out. And if you're still watching and paying attention to this video, down in the comments write, I need to fart. Just because I need to fart right now. And I'm not ashamed to say it. And I will be looking for your comment and replying to those who write that. But that is all for today's video. So until I see you guys next time, stay gorgeous.